Hi, I'm Dr. Dexter Eugene Cheng, a pediatric interventional cardiologist.
Hi, I'm Dr. Edward Nino Gakrama, an interventional cardiologist.
And I am Dr. John Andrew Yam, a cardiovascular surgeon, and you are watching The Dose.
Your healthy serving of medical information from De Los Santos Medical Center.
For congenital heart disease, you can be born with a variety of holes in the heart. The most common would be the ventricular septal defect, VSD. The next one will be PDA, patent ductus arteriosus, and the least common of them will probably be atrial septal defect, ASD. Obviously, we're not supposed to have holes in our heart, and with technology today, we are able to close some of these holes without having to open the chest of these patients, therefore avoiding open heart surgery. These are non-invasive closures using devices. As you can see here from behind me, that's an example of a device within the PDA. And the procedure can take as short as 30 minutes to do, and it's a permanent cure. And the wound that we actually inflict on the patients are only about 1 or 2 millimeters in the groin for 1 or 2 punctures. It's something that is innovative, pain-free, and curative.
Well, angiogram is a diagnostic test. Basically, sisilipin po natin yung ugat natin sa puso. Titignan natin kung may bara ba o wala. So, ito ay hindi delikadong pagsusuri kung saan may pinapasok lang tayong instrumento sa daan sa ugat po natin. Kadalasan sa kamay lang po pinapadaan. Ngayon, yung angioplasty naman is treatment. So, kung may nakita po tayong bara, ito po ay amin pong ino-offer sa mga pasyente para pong isang paraan para alisin yung bara. Katulad lang din ng paggawa po namin ng angiogram kung saan pinapasok po namin yung instrumento sa loob ng ugat po ng pasyente, dinadaan lang din po namin kadalasan sa kamay ng pasyente. So may pinapasok po tayong instrumento kung saan po ilalagay po natin yung tinatawag po nating stent. Stent po yung aming tawag sa gamit na kung saan pinapasok po namin sa loob ng ugat para po alisin yung bara. So yun po pinagkaiba ng angiogram at saka angioplasty.
Well, open heart surgery has been the gold standard for curing a lot of our heart diseases from children to adults. But of course, that entails opening the heart, stopping the heart, and then allowing the surgeon to perform the surgery to fix the heart and then restarting that heart. The whole process can take about 4 to 6 hours. And of course, the recovery time, which is the most important thing, can take about a week. It's not as pain-free as non-invasive cardiac closure using these devices. So, but the gold standard for almost all cardiac care. Now, device and non-invasive surgeries are second choice. We can't close everything, but the surgeons can do a lot of the ones we cannot do.
So yung adult open heart surgery ay it's a very broad category. May mga adult patients na may problema sa valve sa puso, iba naman may mga problema sa ugat, at ang iba naman ay may mga congenital problem na hindi nagpakita nung kabataan pa, ngunit nung tumanda, pag-abot ng 20, 30 years old, no, doon sila nag-uumpisa magkaroon ng simptomas. Basically, yung operasyon na yan ay ginagawa para i-address yung mga problema ng adults sa puso na hindi kaya ng angioplasty or ng ibang catheter-based intervention.
Pagkatapos ng intervention, unang-una is we have to have a very good rapport. Kailangan mag-establish tayo ng relationship na maayos sa pasyente natin. Tiwala is important para sundin po nila yung mga payo natin, which is inumin ng wasto, yung mga gamot po na maintenance po nila. Mag-ingat po sa kakainin po nila. Siyempre, we advise to prioritize more fruits, vegetables, less of the sugar-sweetened beverages. Tapos, siyempre, importante sa lahat, kailangan po namin silang payuan na exercise at least 3 times a week, 30 minutes of cardiovascular exercise. Walking is preferred, lalo na sa mga senior citizen patients. So kung yun ay magagawa po ng mga pasyente po namin, kapaka-importante po nun para mapanatili po nating maayos kalusugan ng kanilang puso.
Most of our patients in the practice will be yung mga senior citizens or elderly patients, no? But one case that I really can't forget is I had one patient, 46-year-old male, who was in heart failure with coronary artery disease. He was condemned by a tertiary hospital in the metro. So there was this big hospital he was consulting at, and he was told that there was no other alternative just for medications and just wait for his heart to stop, basically. So he went to me. I offered him a bypass procedure, a minimally invasive bypass procedure, and now he's up and about and playing basketball already. I guess there are lots of treatment options for everyone, no? For young patients, for elderly patients, and these can be done safely.
I would say that one of the innovations performed in the country was not actually a closure of a hole, but to create a hole. and this was ductus arteriosus stenting. And this is one of the things that few of us pioneered in the country, and we've been doing for the past 20 years. These patients had to go to surgery to do a shunt, but the success rate of the shunt was very, very poor. And doing these ductal stentings has increased the success rate to about 80 to 90%. And again, same as non-invasive heart surgery, recovery rate's very quick. In 1 or 2 days, they're actually get to go home, improving the outcome so much more, allowing these children to live much longer and reaching second stage open heart surgery. Why does it stand out? I guess because I was still in training when I first saw this in another country, and I said, I can do that, and we can do that back here in the Philippines. And now it's practically gold standard for us to do here in our country.
One of the first early cases I had, which is about a 70-year-old female who came in cardiac arrest. This patient was already, of course, her heart stopped for a few minutes, na-revive, naidala po sa catheterization laboratory, na-perform po natin ng maaga yung angiogram, and eventually na-angioplasty po natin siya. And lo and behold, this patient has been up and about, living with her family for the past 7 years. This to me is a remarkable feat that I always keep going back to, because this inspires not just me to keep on helping other patients, to have a drive to keep on catering to patients, but also to inspire younger doctors as well who want to enter the field of cardiovascular training and to see how beneficial yung treatment that we offer for these patients. Sacrifices have to be made, but of course, in the end, you would see the benefits would definitely be worthwhile.
Our hospital here in De Los Santos Medical Center, we are not considered to be a heart center, but that's just a name and a title. We're actually able to do all the children's hearts here just as good as, or even better than, top-rated hospitals of the country. We invite you to come on over, check us out. I'm glad to help you.
In the cath lab, of course, we are very much prepared. We have equipped the hospital with state-of-the-art technology that we can offer our patients. So in terms of diagnostic, yung atin pong angiography, we have done hundreds of these procedures already starting in 2018. Interventional procedures have been done almost every day. And so hindi lang po ito para sa mga adults, pati rin po sa mga pediatric patients na bibigyan po natin po ng tulong. Ang ganda naman po ng atin pong track record. So if the patients have questions, kung may doubts po kayo, you can always consult and hear the recommendations of your doctors. And of course, I would highly suggest you consider De Los Santos Medical Center because our hospital is fully equipped for catheter-based treatment and of course, diagnostic procedures as well.
The open heart program in De Los Santos Medical Center is pretty young, no? And De Los Santos Medical Center is not known for cardiac procedures, no? But I'd like to tell everyone that the open heart program in De Los Santos Medical Center is very much equipped, no? It's at par with the best cardiac centers locally and probably at par with the best cardiac centers in the region, no? In Southeast Asia. Everything that can be done in the best centers in the region can be done here in De Los Santos.
For any concerns related to your heart health, you may contact the numbers flashed on your screen.
Get your healthy dose of medical information and follow our social media platforms.
For angiogram and angioplasty, you may contact our cath lab for inquiries.
For open heart surgery, you may contact our cardiovascular services unit for inquiries.
Again, I am Dr. Dexter Eugene Cheng, a pediatric interventional specialist.
I'm Dr. Edward Nino Gacrama, an interventional cardiologist.
And I am Dr. John Andrew Yam, a cardiovascular surgeon from De Los Santos Medical Center.
Sa De Los Santos Medical Center, we provide you global standards of care with a personal touch.
Kalinga ka rito!